Hello there, friends. This is it. This is real. This is the greatest game in the history of games. The only game you'll ever need in the rest of your life. It's Super Mario Maker 2. It's out. It's in your hands. Or, well, in my hands. You can get it too. I've been playing it for about an hour. Or less, really. After I've set up my room, which really took most of the time. Well, not most of the time. But I figured, what's the first thing you really need to do in Mario Maker? And we have these new seesaw items, which are very nice. And I want to know which enemies are the heaviest. That's like the basic of what I need to know in this game. That's like the very first thing you do when you turn on Super Mario Maker, in the interests of science, is work out who are the heaviest. So we have two Goombas on either side. That should, yeah. So they're the same weight. That's to be expected. Goombas are generally not as... Well, I suppose some Goombas are fatter than other Goombas, but these are fine. They have those... What are the weird versions? The spin-off versions? Yeah, these things. these monstrosities. Look at them. Look how mad he is. He's like furious. He's so... like, fair enough, Goombas are mad in the first place, but this other guy, they're the same weight. Little surprise, we had two. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so we have Goombas and Galoombas, same weight, to be expected. Forgive me if I'm fumbling with the controls occasionally. Simply, I've been playing this game for 20 minutes, so it's mostly intuitive. I'm surprised with how intuitive it is. Let's see, Piranha Plant. Goombas are heavier than Piranha Plants. Actually, no, two Goombas are heavier than a Piranha Plant. What about one? Look at it. Oh. It doesn't... So, I think that means the Piranha Plant is slightly heavier, because it's not like it doesn't go all the way down. So yeah, the Piranha Plant is slightly heavier than the Goomba, but not considerably heavier. What about a Wiggler versus a Piranha Plant? How are we doing here? Oh, Wiggler just dominates it. This is Wiggler all the see. This is the difference maker. That's a Wiggler victory all day, every day of the week. How many Piranha Plants do we have to get to before it defeats a Wiggler? Don't wait. 2. Alright, 2 is dicey. What about 3? No, 3 is Piranha Plants. So 2 and a bit Piranha Plants equals the weight of 1 Wiggler? I adore this about this game. The fact that it so weirdly decides that they give weight to each and every... It's not like, you know, this category of enemies are this weight, or maybe it is, but it doesn't seem like it's like this category of enemies are this weight, this category of enemies are another weight. They're all just like a weird variation. They all have their own weight. And this only affects this one thing in the game. What's the heaviest thing? What's probably the... over the enemy wheel. What's probably the heaviest thing here? We're in the Super Mario Bros. 3 style, by the way, because I like Super Mario Bros. 3 a lot. And it has the straight Goombas. Bowser? Bowser's beaten by a Wiggler? What about how many Goombas add up to a Bowser? No, that's just I added a Bowser. Never mind. There you go. 2. That looks like a Bowser victory, but it's hard to tell. Oh, that's a definitive. So I think 2 Goombas. If we only just have the 1. Bowser, stop jumping. I need science. Bowser's ruining my science with his jumping. This is very inconsiderate of Bowser. Let's go for something like, not that. Boom Boom, maybe? Yeah, Boom Boom. Boom Boom, no, Boom Boom up here, please. Thank you. Alright, Boom Boom. Definitively heavier than a Goomba. 2 Goombas? Ooh, that's an even contest. Boom Boom escapes the room. God damn it, Boom Boom. 3 Goombas? That's a Goomba victory, yeah, so it looks like Boom Boom is approximately the weight of 2 Goombas. This is very important. Let's try Munchers. Munchers are cool. As we clear it off. Go over the Munchers. Muncher here. Muncher versus Goomba. Yeah, that's to be expected. Because I think Munchers are generally like the heaviest thing in Mario Maker. You know, they're generally, you can't move them, you can't knock them over. Pows can only take them out. 3, 4. Let's move you up here. Yeah, Yeah, 4 Goombas is when you really take out a muncher. Does that matter where it is? It does. I'm biasing my science because it's unfortunate because the way you set it up, they'll fall off. So you can't really stop them from falling off without creating something that kind of ruins it. So it looks like approximately 4 Goombas equals a muncher, give or take. What happens if you add a... What's the other? Oh, what happens if you add a... Thwomp? What does a Thwomp do here? Oh, that's the best! Look at him go! Kill it. Oh, it squashes it. That rules. Is there any like number of Goombas we can add that won't be thrown into the air by the Thwomp? Let's just pile these up. Goombas, Goombas everywhere. So this is what, 4 by 6, which is 24 Goombas. Never make me do that. Oh god, it missed. Well, that helps if it weighs it down faster. Let's clear a few of those out. Oh yeah, we should just move the Thwomp down slightly. Oh, look at that! Look at them fly! Let's reinstate the Goomba amount. Oh, that's the best. Just flinging Goombas into... I love the way when they get to the other side, they're not flung in the air. There's like actual physics to it. What happens if we go for some munchers? Again, munchers are heavier than Goombas. Is there anything that a Thwomp won't just fling in the air off a trampoline? Or off of a... This isn't a trampoline, it's a seesaw. We won't do a full plate of these because... Science. Yeah, oh, look at them go. It kills them when they hit the top. You can kill munchers by flinging them with a Thwomp and a seesaw. Keep that in mind, troll level creators. Well, so what does a Thwomp do to a Thwomp? That's a good question, Gar. Let's answer it. I'm already, like, Bowser disappoints me. He might be heavier than he seems like, it's just because he keeps on jumping. So he's not a very good scientific study. What does a Thwomp do to him? That's great. It just, and he doesn't come back down. It's so good that he doesn't come back down. What if we put something on top of him? Does that thing die when it hits the top? Yep. Dead. Does everything die when it hits the top? I'd say so. Why would we put a Bowser? Oh no, we can't put a Bowser on top of the Thwomp. This is very disappointing. My science has been invalidated. And then it kills the Wiggler. I love so much that they put the effort in this game. What else can we compare? To give all these things their own individual weights. And like each is heavier than the other. If we put a Kamek versus a Goomba. Pretty even, but I think the Kamek slightly outweighed it there. 2 with definitive Goomba victory. Because like, you saw when it was just 2 things of even weight. When it was 2 Goombas, it didn't budge. So if it's 2 things of even weight, it doesn't budge. So there is like a slight discrepancy between the weight of Kamek and, because it's teetering, there's a slight discrepancy between the weight of Kamek as well and the Goomba. And the fact that they went through the effort of giving all these things real weights is the best, as Kamek has slaughtered me from a distance. Kamek, you're supposed to stay in my little trap. Stop being a guest. This Kamek is anti-science, or I think it's actually a magic Koopa. Is there anything else we can put in here? You can't really put an angry sun in there. Does it launch? Does a Thwomp launch anything? If we expand our search outside of the realms of enemies for a moment. I said die. If we expand our experimentation to just say a simple block. We put a block there. What does it do? No, it just oh no, those are the wrong kind of blocks. Is there anything here that it will launch that will be funny? That's really all I need to know. Let's see what else. Pile things up. Koopa Troopas. Ooh, actually, interesting question. Are the red and green Koopa Troopas the same weight? If they're not, this game is crazy. Change you to the red one. There. I see if you make that bigger. Yeah. What if we give it wings? Is it the wing ones? Are they lighter somehow? No, we want it. They are! Oh no, because it flies off. That's... Of course. Of course they're lighter when they fly away. So yeah. That's a test of how heavy each enemy is in Super Mario Maker using the seesaws, which this is what Mario Maker is all about. I only kind of say that jokingly, as you want to experiment. You want to say, you ask yourself the question, a very important question. If I put one of the spinies here and launch it with a thwomp, will it attach to the wall? Probably not, I say. But let's find out. I didn't trigger the thwomp. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't move the spiny. See? That, like, legitimately, that's what this game is all about. Just being like, what kind of weird things can we do? It flings everything in the air except spinies which stay attached to it. But that's Super Mario Maker. I'm gonna have a ton of Mario Maker videos, and probably more Mario Maker videos than you probably want, but that's not important. This is the spirit of Mario Maker, just watching this thwomp bash the seesaw over and over again. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna have some more, as I said, I'm gonna do like top 5s of all the worlds, probably be a review at some stage, and maybe just mess around, make my own levels, maybe play your levels. Who knows? If you want me to test anything, yeah, throw that out there. If you want me to do anything stupid, I'm willing to do stupid things. I'm so excited for this game. I'm so excited. This is the only game you ever need again in the rest of your life, because it's an endless video game, and I'm very excited, and I'm very happy to have it on Switch, and yay. On your left, a review of Cadence of Hyrule, on your right, a review of Devil May Cry. Thanks for watching.